Okay, this is a little floor planner demo for the library project that we're going to do. If you click on my dashboard over here, and when you get on my floor or get on floor planner, make sure that it has my name over here. So make sure you're in the right place. Click on projects, and it will bring up everything that I currently have right now. You should see your name with a blank plan. Just hang on to that for now, though. That's for your final project, and we'll get to that in a little bit. For now, I want you to go ahead and make your own copy. And so how you do that is you go to Actions and hit Duplicate. And it's going to say Library Floor Plan Copy. So go ahead and click on that whenever you make your copy. Then if you click on the little information button, it's got Library Floor Plan Copy, and rename that as library and then your last name so that I know which one's yours. Okay, so click on that. All right, now this isn't exactly to scale, but it's pretty close. You can do a couple of features. For what it's worth, this is basically how the library looks now. The office is over here. This is the little sitting area, and I'll talk about that in a second. These are the main entrance, the student hallway where you walk in, and these are actually restroom stall doors because I couldn't find any metallic or metal detector type things that those are. This is the little computer setup right here. And so let me show you a little bit about how you can manipulate and play with this. This is really just so you know what kind of wall space you have to work with, where the bookshelves are, where the poles are, just for layout purposes. Alright, one cool thing that you can do is to scale in and bring it forward or bring it out with this button here. If you want to add furniture, for example, in the sitting area, if you go over to, let's see, the furniture, click on this little chair guy, and they'll bring up all kinds of little couches. If you find one that you like, I'm not saying that Mrs. Houck will buy this for you, but you can take them and turn them, scale them. Most of the stuff is already to scale, so leave it alone. For example, like that's a pretty ridiculous chair. I'm not sure where you would go to purchase said chair. So, alright, if you decide that you don't like this little trash can easily gets rid of it. That being said, if you know you want a group of 4 chairs, you just hit this little duplicate button. It'll get you a set of 4 chairs. And then you can turn them however you want. If you want little tables, whatever you want, and you can actually size them to be actual size. Like if you find a 4-foot table, you can fix it to be a 4-foot table. So there is that. Obviously the little sitting area is the same color carpet as the rest of it, but I did make it a different color so that you guys could see the area, the space that you have to work with here. So you'll know what fits and what doesn't. Let's see, one more thing up here. You can go, this is the 2D, two-dimensional version. You can click on 3D. Some things show up and some things do not. So let that load. And this is actually a 3-dimensional picture of what the library looks like. So, you can zoom in. And if you grab it and move your mouse, you can actually pull it and from different angles, like see what it's going to look like. There's the chairs we put in there earlier. This is actual shelves. You can tell that I put the TVs where they're going to be, so you can kind of get a feel for what that looks like. Another cool feature, but it's not gonna, it's kind of limiting. You can actually click on the walls over here and decide like what color you want your wall. And I don't know why it only colored that wall, but so you get the idea there. So you can go through. Now if you're going to do some serious design elements and some fun stuff, it doesn't really do a very good job of showing that, but you get the idea. Okay, so there's that. Now to exit out of that, just go back into 2D. It'll come out. So that's a little bit, you guys can play around with that. Again, furniture's over here. Doors and windows you don't need to mess with until your final, and I'll show you again how to do that. But for right now, I already set it up so you can kind of get an idea of color, what you want. If you're thinking that you want to do a piece of art but you're not sure where we have wall space, you can take this and actually look like, okay, there's a little bit of wall space there. And if you're not sure, you can again go into the 3D option. Wall space there, there. It's pretty close to what it's actually going to be. So it's laid out pretty true to size. So there is Floor Planner. Now when you go back to Dashboard, let's see. I'm not going to save. Okay, see there it says Library Miller. All right, that's it.